Good afternoon. It's Hiron Workman with eXp Realty. I actually sent you an email with some in-depth questions. I think I mentioned on the phone last time that there's that preliminary quick telephone call that we do, and then there's a little bit more in-depth just to make sure we're on the same page and we're able to meet each other's needs in working together. So I sent you some additional questions and wanted to know when would be a good follow-up time to do a little bit more in-depth interview about your real estate needs. And then also what I wanted to do in this video is to show you real quick some of those areas that we talked about over the phone. You had stated on the phone and in your email that you, what your criteria was. So I just kind of wanted to show you the area and what it may look like. All right, so what I did was, okay, I know you mentioned that, you would like some of the better school district. So I went to niche, which is, I believe it's a little bit better than greatschools.org, okay? And basically we zeroed in on 4 school districts. So the Ames, the Leander, which is what I was talking to you about over the phone, Lake Travis, and Dripping Springs is not in the Austin metro. It's quite far off, so I skipped this one. And then I went to Round Rock, okay? So here's what it looks like on a map. And what I did was I went through our local MLS system. Actually, it's the same page here. And I put in the minimum criteria of at least 1,000 square feet, okay, 250 and under, and looking at single family homes. And basically this is where some of the houses and listings are, okay? So out of the 4 listed school districts that I just mentioned, basically within your price range that you mentioned, it is kind of zeroing in on this area right here, which is the Leander, okay? There's these little images so you can't see the city behind it, but that's what I was talking to you about over the phone. So Cedar Park is right here where this little hand is at, okay? And this, as well as Leander, there's older parts that was, way back when, okay, many years ago. I mean, this was kind of like the outskirts, right? But now that Austin is so full, just more and more development and people have been moving out this way. So when you get up here towards Liberty Hill, the houses do get a little cheaper, but it's quite a far ways off, okay? This street, this tollway right here, 183, is what a lot of people take from this area to get to where they need to go in town. So they'll come down this way, or they may venture over this way to go into this area called Round Rock. So there's an old Round Rock as well as a newer Round Rock. The price ranges vary quite a bit, okay? But this is where niche, okay? This website right here came up with regarding school districts. And as you can see, let me just go into some of these zip codes, okay? So Leander, the price is going to be all over the place. Yeah, we may find something, that may be $265, but you'll see here within the same general area. Okay, we've got one for going almost like $1 million, $500,000. So a lot of these are going to be over the 250. That is your criteria, but it's one of the ones that popped up with within the price range that you gave me. Okay, and then this right here, the Lake Travis area and the Ames School District, I mean, basically we're getting into minimum, $500,000 and up, okay? There's a lot that will go into the 600-700, $1 million. A lot of them are going to be kind of the newer construction, so that's probably going to be out of our price range. Where'd it go? All right, so basically what I had mentioned to you over the phone is about what we are coming up with, okay? So Cedar Park, Leander is here, Round Rock is here. Based on the criteria that you gave me, that's what you're looking at. As you can see, none of them popped up in this general area. I would say probably, okay, here's the river right here, okay? And so this would be what, downtown Austin. To go from here to downtown Austin, during traffic time, it takes maybe an hour, a little bit more than an hour to drive. when the traffic is very light. Okay, you could probably get downtown in about maybe 45 minutes, okay, depending. And you know, the more of the established neighborhoods are right here, but they're not popping up within the price range that you're looking for. So the middle of the road type of price that you'll be looking at in the Austin Metro is probably going to be about $365,000 to about $385,000. All right, so that is in terms of like the map here and where you may want to focus your research on. If you wouldn't mind responding back to me in the email and just letting me know if you still feel like this is a good fit for you for what I can do for you and what your expectations are. That's going to be the next step before we decide to jump full in into working together. All right, thanks a lot.